Hello. That took a second. Okay. I've said where I'm gonna say that I'm live, and we're only doing a 3 hour. We're moving down to 3 hour for my sanity. Um, but very excited. We're gonna continue Outer Wild. I most likely will be streaming again later this week, Friday or Saturday, unsure which, to do the drunk stream with Ray that they've subjected me to against my will. Nah. But I'm very excited, but I don't have much to say. Outside of that, nothing in preparation. I still have no clue what the hell's happening. I've not Googled anything, so I have no answers. We're going in only minutely less blind than we were yesterday. Or Monday? It's Wednesday. Anyways, I allegedly have the game open somewhere. Don't know where. But we're gonna unfortunately quiet our lovely Miss Nina Simone. And we're gonna move over to the game. And we're gonna resume our expedition. And hope that it doesn't take 15,000 years to load. It might take 15,000 years to load. Almost there. Wake up. No, we're on controller. See, and the gasp is dramatic. Why are we gasping? Nothing horrible has happened yet. The dread. Cause like, where the fuck is he? Oh, that's the fucking son. I don't know. The fact that we have a minute amount of time is fucking with me a little bit. Why is there a bug in here? That's not a... Okay, so we've learned a lot. Whoopsies. Escape pod. Shelter site. The mice survivors who crashed in Brittle Hollow climbed down the cliff of a shelter site below the surface. One of the Nomai escape pods that crashed in our system. There's more to explore here. See, but the last time this happened, my shit fucking left me. There was White Hill Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Several Nomai returned to the station to investigate an equipment reading that appeared to violate causality. Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. There's a... on the surface. There's something below the surface. There is a quantum moon somewhere. I do not know if that is something that we can hypothetically access. I almost don't want to keep going down this path because it's freaking me out. Or annoying me slightly. Okay, Rebek had to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Rebek landed their ship near the big dome of the South Pole. The door leading inside was broken, so they decided to head north to the ruins of the equator to search for a way beneath the surface. He's there. The dude is there, and he's still alive, so... The issue is I don't know how to get in. There's more to explore here. Duh. Okay. That's like the next thing that we can do objectively. Everything leads back to us going to Brittle Hollow, which I'm not super happy about. Oh, did I mark it? I did. I didn't even do that. Let me unmark that. Let's mark Brittle Hollow. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know if there's living things that can kill me. Is like part of the thing. That's not what I wanted. I keep hitting the wrong buttons because I'm bad at using a controller. But that's what we want. So we're just gonna deal, I guess. No, we're gonna do this correctly, and the sun might explode while I fucking deal with this and figure out how to play this game. So, yay. Oh, I forgot to turn off the vibration. Oh, it's like right there. I feel like it shouldn't be. No one's consent. Welcome in, Myth. You know, I'm not. If anything, I fear that I'm about to lose. What are you? Okay, perfect. That's gonna be an issue in a second. Uh-oh. No, we made it. We made it. There's something near here that I want to access to. Nothing broke. That's the only request we had. Let's put this suit on and hope my fucking ship doesn't leave us again. That would be... Where? What the fuck is that? I don't like that. What's... Do you just like damn near attacking my ship? Okay, we have ruins though. Let's try not to die, I guess. Why is it red? I feel like that should have killed me, hypothetically. But whatever. Okay, that's what that was. Wow, I have so much anxiety. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal. Even this alien planet, I'm ready to move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant or my mind must be. Plume is right. These trees do move. Oh my god, guys, it's the fucking guy. My fucking ship got hit. Damn it. It's the fucking guy, though. It's him. His fucking trees. How do they... What do they... When? I'm gonna stay here for a second before I go outside to... Oh. Oh, is that what this is? No. 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 The rocks move too. Is that what I'm fucking looking at? The concept of trees moving scares the shit out of me. That's fucking gone. It's fucking... It's... Y'all know the thing that moves in the museum? My ship is busted and the sun is orange. Will you let me ship? It's fucking behind me. Don't like that one bit. Why is it on top of me? I can't get out of here. My shit's broken. And every time I don't look at it, it gets further on top of me. No, this is nightmare shit for me. Doug, I don't want to get, like, there's half of my thrusters are broken, so I'm not getting out of here, I fear. Do you think it's giving you anxiety? It's giving me anxiety. I gotta get out to fix the damn thing. See, if I try hard enough, the sun will explode before I get off this planet. See, the fact that I've made it, like, the cockpit is damaged. Hey, can we can we just, like, speed up the sun exploding? Is that an option? We can't. We have half our thrusters going forward. We have half our thrusters going back. Why is Brittle Hollow fucking marked? I am. They're trying to. See, can I, like, speed run my own death? Cause, like, they're like, the trees move. We have bigger fish to fry than the trees moving. The fucking rocks are literally trying to bury me. Thank goodness there's nobody who regularly plays Outer Wilds in this fucking chat, though, because they'd be like, this is so funny. The rocks don't want you dead, but it feels like they want me dead. But it feels like they want me dead. All because if I park my ship on this bitch, I die. Like, it knocks my ship out. I'm I know I said we're gonna play Outer Wilds, but clearly I'm not meant to be an Outer Wilds player. Okay, cool. Headlights don't mean anything right now or whatever. See, and if I try hard enough, we can get somewhere. Like sideways, I guess. The real answer is for me to be less anxious. That's not the answer I have, though. Oh, I guess this is a great time for us to get acquainted with the sun's explosion, though. Y'all got anything you want to talk about? Oh, we're upside down. It's okay, though. Y'all, so that guy's tree's definitely moving. Also, what the fuck is the Nomai's definitions of trees? Because that was definitely a, um, anyways, that was definitely a rock and not a tree. So, like, is you think it's the same kind of principle? Do you think I can? Let's see what it can do. So, like, cockpit is damaged. I can't even go into space right now. Well, last year this tree is moving. Yes, I do remember seeing that. I think that one nobody believed her. And I don't know if that's like a sexism on the internet. So or if it's just because we had bigger, like, we did the fish to fry, we had less fish to fry last year. You know, like, I don't know what it is it that we had less fish to fry, or was it that you know, it's kind of peaceful out here where the fucking wind whistles through my shit. um oh, and then there's the interloper. You think I can land on that? I probably could try, or at least have it catch me. I don't know. No, yeah. But, like, too much shit is going on now that we don't even have time to tell somebody that they're lying. We just kind of have to accept it. Hmm. What a fascinating time. Like, we have such, you went from, like, we have bigger fish to fry, girls, shut up. To like, you know what? We have bigger fish to fry. That tree is moving. You're absolutely right, dude. And it's moving with hostile intent. The tree is going to do something to you. Well, that's one way. Anyways, let's keep looking at the vastness of space and hope that something takes us out. Oh, I've fucked up our view. Where's the sun at? We lost him. Um, oh, there goes all the light. I assume the sun is coming back or it's exploding soon. I don't know anymore. Yeah, but like that guy's tree is moving. Do we know why it's moving? Objectively, no. But the tree is moving. Hmm. So it's redder. Do you think it takes like 3 cycles here for it to happen? Like, how long do you think it takes to. We've been live for about 20 minutes, so it might, and we've probably been playing for 15. Is it on a 20-minute cycle? All right, guys, we're actually literally not going to do anything because I do want to learn how long I have every life. And we're going to assume that I've been playing this game for about 15 minutes. It might be getting closer, but if it's also a red death or a red star, it doesn't its gravitational pull gets closer and closer as it nears its life cycle. So there's a high chance that things are indeed getting closer to it, for one, and there is also a high chance that it is expanding as it is getting closer to the end of its life cycle. Both of which would make sense. Either way, we're at this point just going to figure out how long it takes. Assuming that our life right now is 15, is it's been, we're at 22 minutes in. Assuming that we've been going for about 17 minutes, let's give it another 3 and see if we are still breathing. Yeah. But like that guy's thing is absolute. That guy's tree is absolutely moving. Um, Independent to that, what y'all? I think we're waiting here to die because I need to know my time frame. And I hope nothing else kills me in the process. My thing is, I don't know if there's like hostiles in Outer Wilds. And I almost don't want to Google that because like I would be less anxious with the knowledge that there are no hostiles, like no outside force other than space is gonna kill me. Why are you getting so close to me so rapidly? So, yeah, and I also think Bewitching, who stopped by last time we played this, they very so casually were like, yeah, if you're gonna go there, have lots of protection. Oh, the sky's getting bluer. I think we're about to go. How long are we? 23 minutes in? So what? We're looking at 18 minutes in. Oh, we can't look at anything. Oh, there it goes. No, you're right though. It's getting bigger. It is getting bigger. Um Reminds you of Mickey. Like the movie or the Mickey 17. Okay, I thought that was an exclamation point. Sorry, I can't see. Huh. Why is Giants Deep a negative distance to us? Oh, it's moving negative miles per what? Meters per second? How the fuck does that work? This moon better not take us out before we figure out what the time of death is for shit. We have another minute and a half or so before we got it figured out, I think. But we also might die in that minute and a half. Who knows? There goes that. Hmm. Was that tree always there? Do the trees actually fucking move? Oh, shit. It all fucking moves. What? It all fucking moves. Is this a fucking joke? Is this a fucking joke? Girl? Bitch? What? Girl, what the fuck? Oh, girl, what the fuck? Where the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I need the sun to explode. I need the sun to and okay, we're past the we're actually I don't fucking know anymore. I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes before I truly give up and get out the ship. But with the knowledge that shit moves, I just don't like it. What? We still exist. I don't like parking on this fucking planet because my ship has gotten fucked over twice. But there's no way for me to get here otherwise. You know what we can do? Listen to music. Or that really weird frequency that's like somewhere over here. Why is it so brightly? We have Esker and that fucking thing that makes no noise. It'd be really funny if that played music. No, yeah. Huh. I might be too much of a coward for Outer Wilds. What is the shelf life on this? Because it's definitely getting bigger. I'm like, see, and I made a very big show out of continuing to play this game, but like legitimately, I might be too much of a coward. What's happening? Are we getting taken in a wormhole? I should... What? Um... I feel like we're just gonna get caught on this, and we're not gonna actually go that far, or we're gonna bounce off. Is that the is that the fucking quantum moon? Hi, Bewitching. Right now I'm trying to get the time frame of the sun. I'm pretty sure that's the quantum moon is the vibe that I'm getting. I might fly into the sun before I find out, actually. My ship is also busted. Um... But yeah, right now that's what we're trying to do. We fell into the black hole again. That was an accident. I'm pretty sure the quantum moon just passed by us. But I am trying to get like a timeline on essentially how long I have before shit explodes. Hey, does that just start to play when I stare at the sun too long, or does that indicate that the world is over? Because I feel like it did that last time. Oh, fuck. As long as I'm getting farther away at this point. But yeah, how have you been, Bewitching? How are you? Go girl, give us nothing. No, for real. Um, we're about 30 minutes in, so we've been probably active for 25 minutes. It might be on a okay, we're getting closer again, or it's getting something is getting closer to us. So it might be you. What does stream gonna tell you on? Oh, you stream too? Oh no, no, Bewitching, you need to understand. I'm over here playing. I learned that the trees move on fucking Brittle Hollow, and it made me panic so damn bad that I didn't even do anything about my ship getting busted. Just starting. What are you planning on playing? I'm so sure that's the Quantum Moon over there. I'm like so sure though. Let me rival my shit fucking thrusters. What's going on with the music? D&D role building and Dead by Daylight. Nice. Those are both good options and very fun gameplay. No matter what your like interests are, that's very, very cool. Hopefully I can stop by for one at some point in the future. You know, the fact that my hull's not like fully compromised, given the fact that there's a hole in it. There it goes. Implosion. Explosion. Okay. 32 minutes? We have 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes every life before the sun fucking explodes. No, but this is pretty though, even though it's like our impending death. What? Why did it interrupt our death? $30 minutes? Did you know 30 minutes? So yeah, the trees and the rock that moves on Brittle Hollow freaks me out immensely. Um, it really is. Hey, do you know that we have 30 minutes? Leadership is a death trap, right? We're gonna go back to the observatory for a bit. We're gonna see if we can get anything else because I'm so perplexed innately. 30 minutes is such an interesting time loop, but also, do we know nothing else about the Nomai? Why is our universe 30 minutes from collapsing every life cycle? No, that's so real. I know if you're, I don't, like, I know you're starting, and for pushing for affiliate, if you plan on pushing for affiliate, you do need to stream on 4 different days, a month, and not like 4 times, like 4 separate days, with like a certain level of viewership every single time. Which I think is evil, given the fact that I would like to have a very consistent schedule outright, starting out, but because I no longer remember what days I've streamed on, I'm kind of just throwing shit at the wall and hoping that it's gonna count. If I'm lucky, it's Wednesday, so I've definitely streamed today. Or a Wednesday before, but you know, if I'm lucky, it will not count, or it will count, and this will be the last stream I need to push affiliate, and then I can actually make a concrete schedule. Do we know anything? Okay. Tell me more about Feldspar. Oh, we've already done this dialogue. Feldspar is in that seed. How do I... Oh, I keep doing. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I keep hitting B. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, let's go learn the fucking life cycle real quick. Oh, yeah. I am very. I don't trust that fucking rock. I'm very curious about the mechanics of any game that I play. I just think it's very interesting. I've been friends with developers, and I've been in like creative spaces majority of my life. So I'm always very fascinated by the creation process. As much as I do think the end result is gorgeous, I will always be curious about how you did what you did, and because of that, I tend to ask or wonder more in-depth things, and since it's my stream, I'm gonna get the fucking answers. Yes, and I can tell everything in this game is so intentional because this is in here. This is in here. When the core is hot enough to fuse with helium and carnium, this is in here. If you play the game to the fucking fullest, everything that you are going to inevitably encounter most likely is in this room in this museum. And you don't even know it yet. You don't even fucking realize it. This shit, we're probably going to encounter it at some random ass point. There's one of these in my fucking ship. Where am I? God damn it. There we go. We're going to probably see this shit in the middle of fucking nowhere. Left in because they were funny. I respect that. Worst, like, I don't actually know if we're gonna come in contact with pottery, but this symbol that they didn't give us any fucking information about, I'm pretty sure that's the eye, the Nomai's Eye of the Universe glyph. Not glyph. I'm calling it a glyph. This probably gonna fucking be important somehow. Don't know how. I don't even want to know what the hell's going on in Deep Dark. But like the fact that you start off with this bullshit. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. But like the fact that if you were to go through the museum, because there's definitely people who played this game without really coming in here and looking at everything. Um, but like if you did, shit starts to make sense. Like that fucking rock is on from Brittle Hollow on Brittle Hollow, and it's part of the reason. Don't fucking do that. Like this is on Brittle Hollow from most likely from Brittle Hollow. And you get introduced to that here. You learn about essentially like, because I was kind of like, why would they tell us this? This is a little terrifying to just casually have a museum, unless it means something. And then and then you have 30 minutes, and you have 30 fucking minutes. We have Nomai architectural design and specifications, so we're seeing the way that they build their shit, and that this is a symbol that we're going to come in contact with so frequently. We're seeing one of the escape pods on the Ash Twin Island, the Ash Twin planet. Like, that's a skeleton. We're learning more about the physicality of them. They have 3 eyes. They're fucking freaks, I guess. I still think that the fact that their research lab is so easily accessible to the public is a little crazy. But all the public seems to be into astronomy. So, like, we have the map here. We have all of this shit. We have their huge telescope. All of this objectively very, very... Yes, but not us for having 4. God forbid. You know, 3 is clearly an insane number to have. But yeah, this is a beautiful tutorial, and you don't even realize you're doing the tutorial until you're fucking in space and you're like, hey, I've seen this before. Until you're in fucking space and you're like, hey. Until you're like, what the fuck, I've seen that rock before. Until you're like, holy shit, the sun explodes. And so you're like, that's a fucking anglerfish. Until you see all this shit and you're like, oh my goodness, they've been setting it up from the fucking beginning. For better or worse. Part of me wishes that dialogue would slightly change more. That's definitely for a reason. Matthew Steinberg, Ben Ethenberg, Cordy you up the pie, Jordan Firth, and Ton Cummings, Sean Shark Templar Farrell, Stephen Ursel, Ryan Such. Okay. So this is a very beautiful tutorial, and it is truly built in a way that makes you realize that you're not even it truly doesn't even make you realize that you're doing a tutorial. You fly the ship and you learn the mechanics early, but you don't realize it's what you're fucking doing. You interact with the characters and you learn how to read the Nomaian script. You learn what their symbols are. You learn the history of I'm not 100% sure what species we are. Before I continue though, I'm turning off vibration because it's genuinely starting to irk me. Um it is a beautiful tutorial that would constitute a minigame in and of itself. This itself would completely work as a game. You stay on this planet, that's a full fucking game. Oh my goodness, that was an intention. Thank fuck, because I'm over here struggling like a motherfucker. I don't want to go to Brittle Hollow. I don't want to do shit at Brittle Hollow. Going to Brittle Hollow keeps pissing me off, actually. I know I need to, and I should. Does it negate the fact that I simply don't want to? Would you be willing to spoil one thing for me? Whether or not this game has hostiles. Why are we negative? Okay. There is no combat in the game. See, I feel like you somehow managed to skirt my question. I feel like that's not technically the answer to the question I asked. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go there in a second, aren't I? See, and I figured that that was gonna be the best I get, but I would like to note that we both know that that is not what you that is not what I asked. Whoopsies. No, now I can't see shit. Okay, that's the symbol we just saw. That's the Northern Glacier. Have I been in that? See, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate that you are essentially letting me flounder, and you're enjoying it. That's great. All I want is to make a space for people to have fun. But I hope you know that as I play this game, the dread in me grows so significantly. Um, and like, fuck, spinning and shit. And like, I'm an archaeologist. I've been in some interesting spots, even as somebody who has like had a very short-term free like field season. Welcome in, Ray. Oh, Ray's deaf. Um, it's like I go in the field, but I don't go in the field for long. So I've been in like interesting states and interesting perspectives. I've done interesting shit. But this game has freaked me out more than incidentally inciting a curse while in the desert 50 miles from any kind of help. No, yeah, can you help Ray? What's going on with them? What's happening here? Don't take out my fucking ship. There was something around the corner from here that I saw, and I don't know where it is on this map. So I need to think about it for a second. Where the fuck would I need to go? I don't want to park on like the salt. That's deep dark. Is that deep dark? What am I looking at? What the fuck is making that sound? Okay, he's down there. Or they're down there. Let me not fucking... So, you're supposed to be making a different sound. Why are you not making that sound? That sounds like bottle blowing. And I don't know if it is bottle blowing and that's the like an instrument, or if it's just that's the audio that they're fucking using. I don't know. And you're something interesting as well. What am I looking at? Hold up. We can literally figure this out. Yeah, it is giant steep. Okay. I do actually... Oh, no! My second monitor turned off for a second. That's rude. That's never happened before. Okay, we're gonna take off from this planet for a second so I can gain my bearings. You know, it would help if I could gain my bearings while doing this. Okay, there's walkways in there. Okay, got it. See, if I had... Hi, Jax. If I had... Lords... Actually, I'm low-key curious. I own a pulse ox. I could test where my heart rate is. But it's not doing well with this game. And I'm not 100% sure why I'm so freaked out while playing it. That's what I'm trying to figure out where it is. Of course in a redacted stream, words are fucking redacted, you know? There's that fucking thing that moves again. That I low-key need to get on top of. Okay. Okay, we've established that, the trees fucking move, and I'm gonna put my ship in this corner. Because I feel like it's less likely to fly off if it's kidding, if it, like, can hit cliffs. For those of you who are curious about why the hell I just have a pulse ox or what a pulse ox is, it is a pulse oximeter. So it reads your pulse. Is it dead? No, it is not. It reads your pulse, it reads your oxygen levels. Late fall or of 23, I got super sick. Like, almost pneumonia. Oh, my heart rate's in the fucking 90s. My heart rate is currently at 99. My heart rate is almost at 100. Just from being on this planet. No, exactly. But, like, I think you almost need to understand that if I ever were to upgrade and, like, get a heart rate monitor that I would just wear full time, my heart rate would be spiking at, like, the weirdest moments. I'm just on this planet and my heart rate is damn near in the hundreds. And that's since I've walked away from the game. So my heart rate was higher when I was like, it'd be really funny if I checked right now. Um, but yeah, I got sick in 2023 and I almost had pneumonia. Thankfully, I went to urgent care in time, so I did not get pneumonia. But it was just one of those like a little too close things. And I 2 weeks after, I was still struggling really bad with breathing symptoms. Oh, my oxygen's in the hundreds though. It's never in the hundreds. It's usually lower than that. Um, but also for additional context, maybe it is astrophobia. I why did that happen? Nope. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Why is the sun right fucking there? Okay, we survived. Slowly but surely. I just have to stop drastically moving. Um, hmm. It might be astrophobia. Um, what are we at right now? Alright, we have 10 minutes before the sun explodes. What do we want to do with that? Where's my planet? Because we can learn more about the seed there, though I don't know what we need for that. Okay, my planet's on the other side of the fucking planet. The sun. What are you? Why are you not telling me what you are? Oh, I'm floating significantly farther and farther away. Let's get back. But yeah, and I was unfortunately dealing with breathing problems after being sick, and to the point where like I was still a university student, so I'm in university, I'm in my um like lab, and I'm suddenly is that the moon? It's not the fucking moon. Chat, lock in. I'm speaking to myself. That's the moon. That's the fucking moon. That's the hypothetical moon. We found her? Let me figure out what the hell I'm doing, actually. The sun's starting to piss me off. We're gonna engage autopilot. And let shit do for me. But I went to urgent care again, and I was like, hey, big dog, I can't breathe. I'm literally in my lab huffing and puffing. The rest of my table is like, you good? And I'm like, no. I get in the fucking urgent care, and they take I'm not crazy. That's the fucking moon, and I keep missing it. By a lot too. I also need to watch that. I don't know if it's because the sun has gotten so big that the pull of it is causing me issues. Because I feel like this is getting harder for me to do, and that the sun is closer than it should be. But yeah, they say oxygen 3 times. I don't know if people know. Oh, it's been. That's less time. That's less time than usual. Wait a minute. That was less time. We've been going for 55 minutes. It exploded last time at 31 minutes. And then I feel like the first time we played, it took even longer. For every expedition, does your time loop get shorter? Because based off of our previous timing, we lost 5 minutes. Yo, great time to join, Poseidon. I'm learning that I might have a fear of deep space. I'm never gonna fucking finish the story of me getting a pulse ox. No, yeah, I am. Girl, what? Oh, respect. Thank you so much for lurking. But yeah, basically, I get urgent care. They take my fucking oxygen like 3 times. First time the nurse takes it, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna try a different finger." Moves it over. I'm not winning. The sun exploded. Um, and then she moves it to my different finger, and she's like, "Oh, okay, that's a little better." And then moves it back to my first hand. And is like, "Okay, there we go." And I'm like, "Hey, what the fuck was all of that?" And she's like, "Oh." She was like, "Oh, yeah, like don't worry. Like your pulse, like your oxygen was like really low, and I don't know why I was reading it like that. You're like better now. You're still not great, but you're better." See, Star Wars or Lancer, I didn't think that I would have the objective fear. I wasn't expecting it from myself. Whoopsies. Um, but she checks it the first time, and she's like, "Oh, where am I stood?" Okay, it's over there. Perfect. Um, she takes it the first time, and I'm like, "Hey, what was it the first time that had you so concerned?" And she's like, "Oh, it was like 83." And I'm over here like, "Fuck that mean?" Because I don't know. Right now, lady's saying words to me. I respect the words, but they are just words right now. Big, dangerous, full of the unknown. Makes sense. It does. But I'm over here like, "Girl, I don't know what the fuck." And she's like, "I don't know what that means." And she then has to explain to me that your pulse, your oxygen levels in relation to your like body, is supposed to be 95%. Um, Not where my pulse was, My pulse was doing anything else. Right? It's not the worst landing we've had. Good job. But then she explains like after she checked that shit 3 times, my oxygen went up to 90, which is better. Fun fact: if your oxygen stays below 80 something long enough, um, like stays below 95, which is like still pretty low, but it's livable. Long enough, your organs start to fail, and she just elected. It really was. And then she was like, "Yeah, we're good now," and I'm like, "Evidently not, big dog." What? I clearly need this shit fixed. You don't have a leg. When that happened? What happened? What happened? Um, I got prescribed an inhaler, which I still use. Not the same inhaler, but I just now have a permanent fucking prescription. Um, a nebulizer, so I had to inhale saline. That's an interesting experience. And then I had to take antibiotics, which is a fascinating combination. So all that to say, don't get the flu and bronchitis at the exact same time. It's not a great idea. It's not a great idea. And if it feels like you're breathing and it feels like there's just like a knife kind of poking you in the like your larynx every single time you take a breath, go to urgent care or go to the doctor. Either. Shit was only bad because I tried to thug it out, frankly. I did not need to. It was not that dire. It wasn't finals, it wasn't midterms. I was just like, it's fine. Actually, it was midterms. It was midterms. I had shit to do. For a small period of time, I wanted to be certified medical assistant, try to get a certification. Really? I feel like you'd be a pretty good medical assistant, especially in like the pediatric department. You'd fucking rock at that. Um, but yeah, that is why I own pulse ox, because they were like, hey, until your oxygen completely regulates itself, like you should probably get one so you can check. And like if it stays too low for too long, go to fucking urgent care. And I went type shit, I'll do it. $50. $50. What? I'm a college student. I'm a college student. You want me to $50? That's on top of the nebulizer. That shit was also $50. And my meds. Hi Esther or Esker. So I'm over here like down $150 because and then I also learned at the time that my healthcare was not active because my mother's card that it was on, because I'm still dependent, expired. So I just didn't have healthcare for a second, I guess. Yeah, the American healthcare is absolutely insane. I objectively think that now that it has been like nearly 3 years, it's really fucking funny because it really was just like a systematic falling apart. You gave me names earlier. Horizon and like I seeing pictures Scott was sending back so I come see it myself. So what crashed? Okay, you think it's just racial? It just looks like we've seen this dialogue before. But yeah, American healthcare is absolutely insane. That is why I own a pulse ox and I love her and I bring her into the field. I do, because you never know what happens. Whether it be my asthma, because I now permanently have asthma, fucking yay, wasn't born with it. Or somebody else has asthma, or something goes wrong, somebody falls, somebody gets the wind knocked out of them, shit like that, and you just gotta keep an eye on them and not lose it in the field, because I've lost an inhaler in the field before. Somewhere in a military base in the United States, there's an inhaler in the dirt. My bad, didn't mean to litter. Why do I think you'd be a good medical assistant? I don't know. You're very cheery, very good at keeping people, like, I don't want to say like a level head, but you're very cheery, very supportive. And I feel like kids, especially if they're like scared of shit, would enjoy somebody with that kind of disposition. Obviously, the opening is too small for somebody to fit on. So we say shit like obviously in a world where we have quantum physics. Don't bullshit me. Need something? Okay, inside the seed, huh? I didn't continue the dialogue last time. Don't know what to tell you. They're only harmonic melodies feldspar, and they just made ages ago. Listen here, don't go tell niece about the harmonic music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of the start singing this stuff as any musical talent. You sure this isn't from Timber Earth? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere to go on this Timber Earth, and I saw everything there is to see, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Now I can start to ramble. Is there anything else we can say? Where's niece? Let's do exactly what he said not to do. Let's do exactly what he said not to do. I don't know where niece is, but I'm also assuming that the G is silent. I'm using phonetics that might not apply to the language that word comes from. We're gonna ignore the sun for now. There we go. You know what? So close, actually. I feel like we made it back onto the platform. Maybe not perfectly, but we're there. First? First what? I'm perplexed. What? Okay, where would niece be? Where am I supposed to be going? Got kicked out of the job. Damn, that's bullshit. No, for real though. Somebody that actually cares? Kind, compassionate? Yeah, let's get the people who actually give a shit about people out of the medical field. That's what we need, really. Alright, what's everybody? Who are you? Very rutile. Where's Mife? Tell me if these are rocks. Porphy? Where's our resident geologist? Mife is also an archaeologist, but I'm gonna cite the fact that they have more geology qualifications than I do. Spinel. Where am I? Okay, cool. We still throwing shit? Arcos. I do not think your niece nice. Genesis. Gossin. Oh shit, Gossin. They're not Wonder One names and spelling names, or at least references to rocks. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured there was some liberties taken just because some, you know, yeah, I feel like you run out of name sounding stones eventually. Hornsfell. Hal. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for niece, who might not be up here. Okay. If we ask about Feldspar, okay, no thanks, I'm good. Am I crazy? Where would this person be? Did I miss them on the road, on the ground? I might have. Welcome, dog. You have no obligation to be here, but also, that's such a valid reason to be late. Funny as fuck, too. But I would never judge. Who am I looking for? Ooh, Jax, those might be fighting words. Apparently not. Oh lords, I can't see shit. Not you, not you. Hi Tefra. I like Tefra as a name. You! Okay, so what am I not understanding here? Miss Old Talkies, that's fair. I've never been a big fan of talkies, objectively, and maybe that's a me issue, but I just never have. Okay. Butcher's linked to our Sky Shuttle satellite. Is that on this planet? Holy shit, that's on this planet. Holy shit, that's on this planet. Why the fuck did I not see that earlier? Oh, fuck. How long has it been? 55. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm about to... No, it's been 15 minutes. Okay, less good. Because if I'm right, and every time loop we lose time, and that's why new expeditions is an option. Because it wouldn't necessarily, a game with a time loop, it wouldn't make sense for you to have additional saves or new expeditions if you just restart in the same place in the time loop. There would have to be a ramifications of too many time loops or consistent time loops for that to make sense. Am I crazy? What is it, a zombie? Oh, how long have you, what do you know? What do you know about what's happening right now? Right now, dog, every, 30 minutes, which might be wrong now, something happens, as in the sun explodes. The sun was previously orange. It's not currently orange. Esker, please. I'm having a hard time flying a ship. There's something in one of these groves that's also an issue. I don't know. I think it might be this one. I'm on the direct opposite of where I hypothetically need to be. No, I'm not. I fucking found it. Whoopsies. Nothing got damaged. Sorry, let me just inch my way closer, I guess, for the emotional, feeling of having my ship. I don't need this, but I want the speeds. Okay, nothing weird in the... That's none of my business. None of my business. Okay, I'm getting paranoid because I don't know what my time limit is anymore. Oh. What the fuck is that? Okay, there was a better way for me to get down here. Oh, another one of those fucking things. My favorite. I feel like... I feel like they're malicious. I don't know why I feel like they're malicious, but I feel like they're malicious. What time is it? 13? We have anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes before the sun explodes. That thing moves. And I don't fucking like that. So do the trees. The trees also fucking move. Everything in here fucking moves. Yeah-oh. Why do I keep falling when I think I've made the climb? There goes my ship. 14. It's been 20 minutes. If that thing explodes at 25 minutes, then... Or even right now. Because why are you that close? What? The fuck? Interesting, 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 interesting. Yeah, if it explodes in the next 2 minutes, that means that every cycle we're on, we get less time. If it takes another 5 minutes, it means it's a uniform amount of time. Because I feel like the loops have been getting shorter. Because I feel like it took so long the first time we played for it to explode. And then it became significantly shorter, and then shorter. So there might be direct correlation there. Because it also would explain, um, no, I'm just paranoid about it, so I don't want to look away from it for too long. Um, yeah, but, um, wow, my brain's not working right now because I'm too fucking panicked about that. Also, I'm missing the thing that I was actually looking for. It's closer to the geyser, so I overshot it by a certain degree, but I don't know what direction it is. That's just like, well, oh, I'm on a pole right now. That's why I can see it so damn. That's why I can see it so fucking much. Um, they might. These ones won't, I think. Because that's the... How far did I overshoot it? Okay, it's over here. Or no, it's not. I went the wrong direction. Because this is the 3. I need the 1. That's like really close. Like, it's about to kiss my fucking moon. I'd almost prefer the trees are moving at this point than the sun being up my ass and to the left. Because we're not even that close on its orbit, I don't think. We're not supposed to be that close on its orbit. Was it just behind me? Was that really my struggle? Dumbass. Watch the sun. Damn it, right as I find it. Is it shorter? I should start setting a timer. This is some bullshit. Okay. There's 2 things that I want to figure out on this next run that doesn't have me on fucking Brittle Hollow. Because apparently that spikes my heart rate to the hundreds, so it's not good that I'm there. Um, Wells's? What time? Okay, we're at 1 weeks. We went at 31, 55, and then 19. 25 minutes. That was 25 minutes. Okay, well, I guess we'll see if it's 20 next time. Fucking shit. Unless, cause like, I feel like Bewitching is giggling either because I'm too far fucking off or I'm right on the money and there's no way for me to confirm it unless I start paying the absolute fuck attention. Because like, why else would there be an option for a new expedition? 1955, thank you. Why would you need a new expedition? Otherwise, you know? If the time loop stays the exact same and you have that same finite amount of time, why would you need a new hypothetical it makes no sense. But if the time loops change And you are in the time loop every single fucking time, and it's shorter and shorter and shorter. Sorry, I need to land. Just so you don't accidentally wipe everything, I will shoot down the new extension theory. It's just a new way to start a game. Okay, type shit. I wasn't planning on it. I was just gonna wait until the game essentially booted me out itself. I'm not that dedicated. I'm not that crazy. Just minorly. Um... I still do want the ability to fly around, so we're gonna take this and put it on, even though it's my planet. Hi, Esker. Oh, yeah, there's something else I need to figure out, but we're gonna go home before we do that. You. Something. This has something to do with something. Are you an artifact? What? You are an artifact. Is this a mini Eye of the Universe locator? I'm sorry, did I see that correctly? We need to get up there. You're fucking fine. See, you have so much faith in my ability to beat this game. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually say yes. That's a lie. I'm not going to innately say yes right now, just because the amount of terror that this game is putting me through. It might not be a good idea for me to do that, but I think if I get over my innate, heart rate being spiked every single time I do anything in this game, yeah, I'd probably be down to play the DLC. What are you? What is this? Okay, we're on the pole. Oh! See, and they showed it to us before. And I still forgot. Alright. Oh, I didn't set up a death counter. No, I should have. What bot do I have? Hmm. Let me see if I can, like, input one immediately. Unfortunately not. The DLC is more horror-based. That's fair. I don't mind horror, but I think it's because when I engage in horror, I know what I'm engaging in objectively. But right now, I don't. Alright, I remember what I was looking for. Because if we look that way... Esker and drumming. There goes Esker. So she's there. That's the drumming. that is in a specific planet that I don't remember, but I know that's a planet. That's on our planet. That's also what I thought. Okay, we're going into space. Temporarily. I need to confirm something. See, such a good story with some of the amazing puzzles, and it's enough to basically be a sequel. I think it is truly a matter of, like, if my anxiety can handle it. I like horror elements. I like... What am I looking at? I enjoy it. Let me make sure I'm not gonna fly into the sun. I enjoy horror elements. I do. But it is still one of those things that does fuck me up sometimes. Depending on what the horror element is. Okay, that's from there. That's that. Bramble. Deep Bramble or whatever, that's where the drumming is coming from. Or no, is that coming from the Ash Twins? No, it is not. That is the Bramble. Okay. There's Esker. Why are you doing that? Hmm. Okay, so... Okay, I need to get closer here again. Alright, chill the fuck out. Okay, okay, okay. Let's chill the fuck out. This is bugging my face. Okay, you don't do that. Okay, that is coming from there. I'm not crazy. That's that. We're gonna go upside. Down. Do a flip. And I did. And I lost my orientation immediately. Okay. Esker and bottle blowing. Where's my planet? Okay. Okay. If anybody was curious as to what I was doing, so sorry. I was trying to figure out if the harmonica was coming from anywhere else in the universe, as it coming from two separate sources? Because if it was, then that would answer some questions, pose new ones, but it would answer some things. And it appears that it is only coming from Timber Earth and nowhere else. I will say the music that's made when everything comes together is stunning. All right, don't. Who's... Oh, that's our satellite. I was like, what the fuck? Type shit. I feel sideways. I'm not. But I feel sideways. Anyways. 0 to 10 landing for how many pieces of your ship you broke. And I do it again. Nah. Where are you? That's about to blow in a second. The geyser, not my fucking... See, and I wish it was easier for me to look in here without going in. Like, I wish I could crouch like I'm in fucking Minecraft. That would be nice. Because the reality is, the only way I'm getting answers is if I go fucking down here. I got really close to my mic. I'm sorry. Did we? We did. Did we? In that museum, was it discussed or mentioned that there were Nomai ruins on Timber Earth? Because that's what these are. And at this point, this isn't even xenoarchaeology. This is archaeology, guys. Like, Jesus Christ. This is the easy shit. You don't even gotta go nowhere. It's in your backyard. No, I wasn't fucking crazy. Oh my god! Okay. That's what I fucking thought. That's what I have no confirmation of this, but I'm gonna tell you where my head is at. I was wondering why the fuck I was hearing 2 different signals of harmonicas in 2 different areas. We're getting harmonica out of the branch on Dark Bramble that came from Dark Bramble, but Dark Bramble, but that makes no fucking sense. But like, it's specified in the dialogue, and they specified in the dialogue that it is too small for a person to come together. But, you know what is possible, we have established, is that there is some kind of there is a way to do warp travel, or at least black holes, something... What the fuck? What the fuck? Is he... He's... What? They... Fucking pronouns. I need to get them right. We've... Okay, cool. Thank you so much for letting me convince myself that I was crazy until I accidentally confirmed it. I don't want to go to Dark Bramble. That shit's gonna scare the fuck out of me. I'm gonna do it anyways. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Where are you? Alright, let's figure out where our sun is. Isn't it just so fascinating? Because like, I basically started doing something, didn't explain myself, then only partially explained myself because I thought that my hypothesis was wrong. But it wasn't. Something, they're, like, the implication is that they're here. They're somewhere in Dark Bramble, and they are transmitting a signal of some kind. And, you know, I'm kind of like, we're on a time loop, and we have the confirmation. Oh, I feel so much dread. Resident Evil or Last of Us, let me think. Yeah. The implication of that statement is that the dread is not founded. It's too quiet. Why is it so quiet? Beloveds, where are we? What's happening? Feldspar, you wanna... Why do I keep hitting the wrong thing? Okay. Okay, what kind of gravity do we have right now? 0.5 of our usual type shit. Why did that still manage to hurt me? Oh, chat, we're about to do a heart rate check. I'm doing it for us because I literally can't show it to you, but if I could, I would. And I'm running out of oxygen while I do this. And our heart rate is 3, 2, 1, 90. Oh, we're doing not that bad. We're doing not that bad, but I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Oxygen is at 100 though, guys. We're breathing. Should I just go straight in? Whatever, we're doing it. Uh-oh, are we gonna fall through? Oh, I can't see. Okay, this static is starting to freak me out actually. So, headphones are gonna come off. Just so I don't, um... Where did it go? I don't even know if we can make it. Like, we might die before getting there is the issue. God damn it. Okay, 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 okay. Is... It's... What? we're not going to make it because we keep entering a deeper and deeper space every single time. And I don't know if it's because we're starting back at the beginning or because we're getting deeper into the bramble. Damn it. But I feel like we're gonna run out of oxygen, we're gonna run out of fuel first. No, it's a paradox. You can't make it. Fuel level critical. It's okay, we're gonna die here. It's too late, we can't get out anymore. Yeah. Or is the setting changing? I can't tell. It's spitting us out slightly farther and farther away, and something about it keeps changing. We're not making it because we're out of fuel and we're gonna be out of oxygen. Or unless every single time, no, we are getting closer. That's something, and those are trees. Fuck. Chat. Okay, we learned something. We died, but we learned something. We're going back. I guess I did that all without my ship. There is a chance that I can do that with a ship. Or at least get to the first portal, so to speak, with a ship. Which would conserve my oxygen and my propellant. I only need to make it through 3 times before we reach a spot where there are trees, therefore there is oxygen. I literally did. I got so fucking close. Okay, I have hope. The static, though, of being in the bramble does... I hate that. I do. I do not like it. Like, static's not the right term, but it's the closest that I'm getting. Like, it's making me, like, anxious as fuck. But, we're doing... We learned a lot. Where are you? Spinning. I'm spinning like a ballerina. And I'm sideways in reference to my planet. And most things. I didn't check its orbit, actually, before I left, and I probably should have done that. Also, to make sure I don't fly myself into the sun while doing this. Which I might do. Oh, no, genuinely, though, if I was a bit more used to the movement, I probably could have made it. But still, we are so close, guys. This is so doable. This, you know, I'm filled with dread, but less dread than Brittle Hollow. So like, it's totally worth it. You actually might be... Seribot does have timer mod commands. So, like, you might be able to start an official timer. That's not who I'm looking for. Or is it? I don't have headphones on again. That's my undoing. I probably should put headphones back on. Okay, so this is pilotable with the ship. Which, like, now that I think about it, might have inherently been the goal. Because so much of this is intentional. Where have you gone? Why would they make this otherwise big enough to pilot a ship through if you don't need your ship? Wow, my second screen really wants to turn off. I keep sighing a lot, but it's to make myself feel better. I also realized that chat is in like such a bad spot, but it's like objectively my controls. Where are you? Whoopsies. See, I was doing so good with pretending I know how to fly this thing. It's the mouth of an anglerfish. It's the skeleton of one. Let's see if I can even try to land here. Alright, let's see what I'm looking at. Alright, let's see. There has to be a spot. That's not what I meant to do. The dread is once again not helping my anxiety. Or the soundtrack. Hmm. I might just have to like nestle my ship somewhere and call it a fucking day. Okay. Headphones are off again. I'm braver without them. Oh shit. Holy shit. Okay, we fucking did it. We fucking did it. Oh my goodness. Chat. We did it. Feldspar? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come in here. Well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done! Say, it's you! They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet. I've tried. I assure you I've tried. Good for you! Feldspar, you're alive! You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Hey, bitch! We mourned your ass. We had a funeral. We named a holiday after you. What the fuck? That's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant Steep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble. So I think, hey, let's give it a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd, massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns. Then I run into this huge anglerfish, biggest I've seen yet. Pull a few stunts, shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. Going full speed when the fish clips me, it knocks me into a vine, and well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of here before the actual system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly. So I had a little distance between me and my poor friend. Camped out near where I crashed at first. Found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here, planted my emergency tree seeds, and been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, that's how all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. That's the spirit. Anywhere's good. But you should know that space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once. But I don't think that's wrong, exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Rainbows kind of expands as you go each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. That's my theory. Keep in mind that while you're exploring Dark Rainbow, and maybe you won't get lost forever. Good luck. You've reached the core of Giant Steep. How did that go? It's a wild one. Since you're asking, gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet. If I tell you, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big, hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton and look for the flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay, we're learning a lot. We have to go through all these options, because I think we only have a couple more minutes before we explode. But since you're asking, I'd assume we haven't made it down there. Oh, I fucking asked the same thing. Didn't mean to do that. Where's your ship? Not for a matter of fact, you go straight past the tail of the angler skeleton, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you find my old ship. Well, what's left of it anyways. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine, eating seed. And the seed grew in the poor fish stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Hey, you know that fucking anglerfish... Hey guys, what does my stream look like to you? What the fuck was that? Shouldn't I tell Grand Control to come and get you? Frankly, oh yeah, whenever you have the time. Okay, sorry, I looked over and my OBS is looking fascinating. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best it ever was. Be nice to have a break. Okay, so when we die, that's what we're doing next. Well. Oh, no, it's just my device giving up on me. Where's my ship? Oh, my ship exists twice. Great. What happens in here when the sun explodes? Interesting. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, sorry chat. I can't read you all right now. Oh, you weren't here for the very first time I roasted these marshmallows. Because the way that I eat marshmallows is what some people would consider, absolutely insane and heathenistic. But I burn the shit out of my marshmallows. I do. So I thought it was gonna let me do the same, and it didn't. It did not let me burn the shit out of my marshmallow. So I had to adapt and just be kind of okay. Oh, so it does look so normal on your end. It is literally just my monitor deciding to freak out on me. See, when the museum told us that the anglerfish come from the, like, deep bramble or whatever, dark bramble, I was kind of like it was fucking with us. But evidently not. Evidently not. Oh, and my phone is dying. Then burns it black. It's just better. It's just better. See, your girlfriend is sane. They're normal. I'm normal. Anybody who does anything else is wrong. I know I'm hesitating, but that's just because I'm kind of too freaked out to go that way with the knowledge that there's giant fish. But I can't really get out of here, to my understanding. You're both wrong. See, but it's 2 against 1 right now. But it's 2 against 1 right now, is what I'm saying. So maybe you just need to accept that we're both right. What are we looking at? We started at what, 24? We're kind of at the point where the sun should be exploding on us. I don't know if it would reach us in here is the thing. I'm a little curious. Fucking... There we go. Had to get out for a second. Hey, Ray. You're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be on my side. Remember. Okay. How bad is your girlfriend's taste in food? Cause, like, I'm an amazing cook. Duh. Look at me, I'm a mushroom. I have to be. Well, I don't technically have to be. I'm mycelium, so I technically am a... Yeah. Anyways. We found the missing astronaut. The world is about to end, but I don't know how that's gonna work while we're here. Please don't fire me. You're right, though. I don't pay you. For now. Oh, I forgot that I'm sideways right now. There we go. My orientation is slightly back. Okay, well, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Oh! Okay, so maybe your girlfriend is a fascinating person. Whoa! My orientation is very shit right now. Give me a second. What is happening? Cool, I'm upside down. Okay, that's probably the best we're gonna get right now. Where's the flickering light? Because oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I can't get my orientation about me. Oh, it's like I'm actually in space. Our fries, even because the fries are to be too potatoey. See, and I don't think that she's entirely crazy for that. Because I know what she means. Like, I get it instinctually, I do. Because there are fries that are too potatoey. Okay, I'm... What happened? We spinning. Yeah, I feel like a shape preference makes sense objectively. I also feel like I'm not supposed to technically be doing this with a ship. And I was right. I'm not supposed to be doing this with a ship. Well, that music is starting. What time is it? Like dark chocolate more than milk chocolate just can't abide by liking bitter foods. Like bitter is negative and negative adjective. No, okay, so maybe your girlfriend and I have more in common. I fucking love dark chocolate. Um, dark chocolate is the shit though. How does the world end if I'm in here? Right, can I get a time check? See, Bewitching, you're outnumbered again. I fear the potato thing may be out of pocket, but so far the rest is not crazy. Can we get a time check? What are we at, guys? What time did we last check at? I'm trying to see if it's even worth it for me to get out of this ship. See, and I simply do not think so. 22 minutes. Oh, it's here. The world is ending. We can hear it. Alrighty. Did somebody pin something? Oh, okay. Oh shoot. What happens? Well, okay. It reaches us regardless. Okay, no, but pinning is great. That's a good idea going forward. The last like 3 minutes of my life was spent standing in there. Okay, though, we learned a lot, which is great. So sorry. All right, we have probably another 45 minutes, so another 3 cycles or so left. We gotta go. We gotta go. We got limited time. Got limited time. And I only say that because I said we're going to do 3-hour streams, so I can try to fix an element of my sleep schedule. I cannot be going to bed at 2 in the morning. It's not an option. Especially because I'm making it to work. I will admit, since I've started waking up at 2 in the morning, I have making it to work on time. More so than I did when I was sleeping reasonable hours. Where is my chat going? Alright, sorry guys, my OBS decided to stop following chat, so I have to pause for a second. Is my Wi-Fi is on. Okay, cool. This might break all my shit. It broke all my shit. Chat, I can't see you. Please behave. Come on, lock in, lock in, lock in. There we go. Chat, you're back. Really? Really? I left y'all alone for 45 seconds. Dog, what are you doing in your free time? What? God forbid I needed to turn off my Wi-Fi on my second monitor. Oh, what? I'm watching me is a crime? I see how it is. Okay. Here we go. Cool. My monitor should hopefully stop glitching out. Who would I even tell? Feldspar? Well, Feldspar should be found. You'll do vandalism? You know, that's fair. Alright, so the chosen crimes, bewitching is chosen arson. I feel like that's fitting for them. Can I tell this guy? Vandalism, I feel like it's... I've already done this. Okay, fuck. I wasn't reading my dialogue options. Okay, I need to talk to whoever is here. If they'll even believe me, because in their minds, I've not taken off yet. Do I need to take off and come back for them to believe me? Or do I need to go talk to the person who's... I found Feldspar. No thanks, I'm good. Okay. My roommate's back. Okay, do you have any more dialogue? No. Okay, perfect. Eco-terrorism. See, I respect that. Let's do seed bombings. But make sure they're native to the local ecosystems. That too. Alright, let's go to whoever is in that crater. And tell them. I going? And we now know. Beautiful. We landed in the water. That's okay. I still have the Northern Glacier pinged, even though I refuse to go to it. Damn it. Okay, that's fucking dramatic. How am I? Did I? Did I soft lock myself? Bro. Oh no. Oh no. Did I just fucking soft lock myself? Chat, I literally can't move. I don't know if you can literally hear me. What the fuck? What? It's like Rover's a big poke. No, exactly. How the fuck? Bro. Bro. How the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? How do I even? There's like, there's nothing I can even do. How the fuck? I can't even like, I can't even kill myself. Like, there's not. Is there a configurations of buttons I can do? Thank you so much. Thank you, Bewitching. I hope I made you proud. You know, the fact that I've not done this sooner should be the most impressive thing. It's taken me almost 6 hours of gameplay to soft lock myself for the next 25 minutes. Unless there's a way for me to unsoft lock myself. Oh, I didn't. I did not. Hi B. Hi B. I did not. You're kind of right. I literally didn't. And I thought about it too. Bewitching, Bewitching. Welcome in B. I don't know if you remember. Have you seen me play this game? Were you here when I played this on Monday? I don't remember. I don't know if you've seen my struggle. See, it's space. Yes, another B. Fucking might as well listen to Feldspar. I guess we can. 2:07 is our exact new time. So we'll learn quite a bit, I guess. Fascinating. But yeah, if you're wondering what this game is, it's Outer Wilds. It's a space exploration game where you run around. That's the only description I have at this point. I don't know. I played this game for fucking 5 hours, and I'm still kind of like, what am I doing? I am approaching this from a very anthropology archaeology standpoint. Oh, I'm also lightly moving, I guess, as I'm floating technically. Oh, are we gonna listen to Esker as well? We are gonna listen to Esker as well. Guys, we might get a symphony. We're not gonna get a symphony. The planets are not going to perfectly align. But I don't know what I was saying. This is a very fun game. It fills me with existential dread to the point where I've started checking my heart rate while doing some things. We need to go back to Deep Bramble. We need to go back to Deep Bramble, and we need to pull. And we need to pull. Go down that vine, which shouldn't be that hard. Now that we know. Goddamn, there you go. And hypothetically, we ask about Deep Dark. Yeah, it's a space exploration game. We have 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Actually, it's less than that. But we have like 25 minutes before the world ends every single time. The sun that I'm soft locked right now, so I can't show you jack nor shit. Let's see, can I have nope, I ain't got shit. Anyways, yeah, so basically, we're running around exploring space, but every 25 to 30 minutes or something along those lines, the sun completely collapses in on itself and explodes. There are other astronauts or space explorers out there in the world who have instruments. It's how eight, eight, eight. Sorry. There's other astronauts out there who have different instruments and play different music. The original four all have specific instruments made by somebody in our home village or home planet. We are on our home planet, soft locked. Feldspar, who we hear from down there, he is not actually down there. They are not actually down there. Everybody in this planet is gender neutral. They are not actually down there. They are in a planet about 12. Where are you? Nope. Let's see if I can locate. There we go. They are 1,200 meters away. Deep, deep, deep in a pocket dimension, essentially. And right before we died because the world ended, or because the universe ended. We discovered where Feldspar was, because Feldspar has been missing for ages. And basically came back and told everybody, like, hey, Feldspar's good. Yes. See, and I know that, but my innate need to, unfortunately, refer to everything by gendered terms and or pronouns is something I need to break. But that also means that I've gotten into predicaments in the field where we have, I picked up an artifact, handed it to my crew chief, and been like, what do you think she is? This is a piece of chert that has existed longer than my lineage, than my species in some instances. But I will still look my crew chief in the eye and be like, what do you think she is? It's to the point where I was out in a project with this crew chief, different scope of a project. So we're not recording anything. We're not picking up anything. We are recording. We're not taking though. We're not excavating. We're not doing test pits. We're doing none of that. We are just we're just doing recording, data entry, like data recovery. That's all we're doing the entire time. But it is to the point where in this field, like she told somebody to go get a notebook and they are female coded. But she told somebody to get a notebook, and they were like, "Where are they?" And I was like, "I don't know. There's one in the car. She should be in there somewhere." And then she looked at me and was like, "You did this to me," because I also work with her in the office. So, she really was like, "This is your fucking fault," and I'm like, God forbid, everything is a woman in my eyes. God forbid, everything is a woman, even non-women. Fuck. It's not personal. I don't mean to gender everything female, but in my heart of hearts, that's the correct pronoun for anything and everything. I need to go to that planet and actually that's the Ash twin. Oh, interesting. Um, but yeah, it is still a habit that I objectively should break because it's not great. Less so when you're referring to people and you instinctually refer to a person or somebody who's existed millions of years before you, hundreds of thousands of years before you, even just a couple hundred years before you, and we do not know their gender, but we have their bones, and I just say she, and then people look at you a little funny because like there's actually ways to discern that, but I don't know any of them. The urge to just make everything. See, and yes, I love creative writing, and as like especially when I was younger and I was in high school. You're European, so I can't really. I don't know the direct differentiation from that. But like ages fucking 14 to 18, um, I loved writing and I loved making everything a goddess of. I loved every higher power being female, and I loved making anything inherently female. Anyone, anything really. Just the love of the game. Why not? It's just in my perfect world. I'm kidding. All right. 2:07. We are 14 minutes in. Everything is a woman unless it makes me mad. You know, and that unfortunately is not a crazy sentence. In any perfect world. Exactly. See, they get it. Chad, this is a safe space. Sport. Wait, hold up. What? Why sport specifically? B, you got a story? What happened? You know, this is now a just chatting stream until we're no longer soft locked by the total heat expansion and death of the universe. I'm just like, what did sporks do to you? I have like, if the fork is flimsy, I get it. Because what are we doing with flimsy silverware? You're right. It is like a spoon, but you can also stab things with it. Anyways, something dangerous. So I don't know if you can see it from here, B, but the sun is getting redder and oranger. And it's going to collapse and kill us in a matter of minutes. How many? 7? It's been 22 minutes. So in like 3 or 4. We can't even see it happen. It'll be behind us when it happens. So we'll just see the light reach us. Okay, different planet, same system type shit. I fell while trying to get into the crevice where we were able to hear feldspar, because I was gonna tell the guy, the person that's in there, just be like, hey, that's feldspar. And that's deep dark, which I don't fucking like. Oh, see, and I didn't really know that, but like I assumed as much. Um, you good, dog? We gotta do a check in. Where the fuck is my planet? There you go. I gotta double check with niece. What instrument she gave out? Or they gave out. I don't remember. I do not remember. See, the solution would really be only 5 of them are male, and that's and actually that's 5 too many. Let's get that number back down. I'm kidding. Oh, but no, that's so valid though. That's so valid. We're doing pretty good. Just waiting for the total heat death of the universe. As we know it, we'll see the light in a second, because we're 2:07. We got, if the math is right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's deep dark. Yeah. 5 is a good number. 5 is a good number. See, and I respect it. And I do respect the number. Okay, we're gonna put this down. Just so we can listen to the universe collapse. Because it does make sound, I guess. You know, if the tree is falling into the forest and there's nobody around, you know, doesn't even make a sound. The fact that I can remember the fucking Dear Evan Hansen lyrics, but I can't remember the actual phrase. See, you know, okay, you make a very good point. You could gender bend them, and it objectively would be a kind of amusing, but it would spell greater implications that you would then have to either write workarounds for or explanations for. You know what? And I think a lot of people in this chat fuck with the absence of gender. See, and like I don't y'all obviously don't know this cuz why would you need to know? But I'm literally a mushroom. I'm a Barbie doll. I'm literally a Barbie doll. You know, and that's valid and that's fun and I like that. I fuck with the Barbie dollification. The dollification has its own term word. Can confirm. Fuck that mean. In what regard? In the fact that I was like the chat can fuck with it, or you timed that very interestingly. Alrighty, you jingle when y'all are talking about me. I do, I do that though. That's not even wrong. I'm so fucking loud. Not like in the way that I walk. I'm apparently a very quiet walker, but I wear a lot of jewelry at all times. My jewelry has been dumbed down when I'm at the office though, because I don't need to rattle like a bunch of bells. But I need to get a good necklace collection. I own like two. Oh my god, isn't the sun and the moon being a sapphic relationship? Well, because duh, because like obviously, and their eternal dance dictates the phases of the moon and the eclipses. Start a webtoon. Start a webtoon. 30 plus chapters, 2 seasons. Fake. Oh, actually, guys, the world is ending. All right, so B, if you look ahead, you'll see the sun starting to. No, no. Okay, it's not ending yet. I lied. It's not starting to implode. It's just getting closer. Okay, so if I stare at the fucking sun too long, it just starts this music. Is that what I'm learning? What are we at? We're at 30 minutes, so we're at 23. We're at 23 minutes. 2:30. We're at 23 minutes. We got 2 more minutes of just being in a fucking hole. The world is not ending, guys. I'm sorry. I got our hopes up. I got our hopes up. I thought I saw it start expanding before it collapsed again. I'm so sorry, guys. It probably will happen again. But what was I saying beforehand? It will happen soon. It will. We're almost there. Shadows. Oh my goodness. Me either. I'd love to be out of this fucking hole, which I feel like, because I can't even jump. Like, I'm in a free fall right now. So there's not even, like, anything I can do. Fun fact, if you have a marshmallow out when the supernova is close, it'll burn your marshmallow. Oh, if only. Oh, there it goes. All right, guys. 23 minutes. 24 minutes, technically. And the world... Oh, we can see the light get closer. All right, the shadows are perfect. Yeah. So that's the supernova getting closer. We might die before we can see it. No, we can. There it goes. And now we're fucking dead. 24 minutes exactly. Okay. Fascinating. Such an interesting time to pick. Oh, horrifying. Anyways, here's our time loop and here's the life that we lived. Nothing. We fell in a hole and it was too late for us. See, and that's why I should wear the suit. I should wear the suit whenever I go anywhere. Because I could have jetpacked out of it. But the yapping was great. I enjoyed the yapping. Y'all are fun. Okay, where do we go? We are gonna go ask Niece if what instruments they made for everybody. Because I fucking forgot. I know we have the drums, and I know we have the harmonica and the banjo, but there's a fourth one, and it might be something. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you for the slime check. Auntie. What you got in there? It smells alcoholic. What? Fuck, I'm in the water. Somebody queue up with the musical. Yes, I am leaving the crater today. Yes, some of the traveler's instruments. Drums. Oh, flute. They're playing a flute. Can I tell the greater population that Feldspar is okay? I feel like it would put their minds at ease. This is like a very small community. Yeah. Oh my goodness, dog. Were you here for the fact that we're give me a second. I'll get a sentence. Were you here when we learned that the classification of learning about what's happening behind the stars within Nomai is considered xenoarchaeology? Move mine cities for this. You know, but they don't know that. Only I know that. And the one person I tried telling was like, should we take you to fucking medical? Yeah, we can definitely explore that the next cycle. Perfect. We're so fucking fucked. Anyways, I know my business. I'm pretty sure your character's cat could have burnt that marshmallows. You're a hater. Okay, let's... See, and it's me being Bewitching's girlfriend against the world, actually. Okay, we can't tell Tech it. Tech tight. Scout launcher. You think I could scout launch my way into that shit? Alright guys, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Ah, Feldspar! Oh, and they're stuck. You had no faith in me? The what? Listen, I don't play a lot of, like, I don't play a lot of really intense games, but I'm a really good fucking shot. Marshmallow. See, dog, I, so much blasphemy is continuously happening in this chat, guys. What the fuck? Okay, time to go to Dark Bramble. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Actually, or do I want to go here? Which one can I locate? Well, I can... Where the fuck am I? Let me put my damn scout away. There she is. Do it with most sweets. See, Dog and I have had this conversation before, but as much as I, like, have a sweet tooth, I am not a sweets person. Too much sugar pisses me off. Not pisses me off, but, like, I get annoyed with it very, very fucking quick. So very small amounts. So I can do really sugary things in really small amounts, but I do prefer less sweet or multifaceted desserts. So there's a sweet and, like, almost savory component. So, like, I really fuck with desserts that, like, have... I'm allergic to nuts, so I can't have a lot of nut-based desserts. But, I still really, really fuck with, like, nutty desserts. So, as much as I can't do, like, super sugary shit... That's not good. Why are you red? I don't want to fucking know. Right, lock in. I cannot read chat right now. I hope y'all are being reasonable. Fuck, I fucked my hood. Okay, we can make it to Feldspar. With the knowledge that we have now, those lights are most likely fish. Fuck. Where did they go? That's not right. Is it? No. Something is wrong. There we go. Fuck. See, and I got there so easily the first time, actually. Okay, let's figure out where the hell we're putting this ship down at. I feel like here. Okay, shit might fly off. Whoopsies. It's definitely gonna fly off like that. What are we saying? I like jalapenos. What is... Are you putting jalapenos in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? What am I missing? Sorry guys, I had to lock the fuck in because I was struggling, evidently. Where the fuck? There we go. Jesus. Oh, like jalapeno jelly? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, no, I really do fuck with with, like, pepper jelly or savory jellies. I fuck with all of those. I think they're very, very good. Oh, yeah, you've not... As Trip will tell you so much as Lumiance, there used to be a fifth planet where Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared to the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted quick I'll suspect Timberhearth would be headed towards the same fate. And I'll tell you what, we Earthians have overcome far too much to be done by some worthless seed. I still think about when we had B. I still think about the like really savory, acidic jam they gave us. I like still think about it. It was very good. All right. Type shit. No, they were very, very good. Only traveling the United States was less suspicious right now. Fucking shit. I'm just hitting damn near anything. I don't know if we're gonna be able to... You... Oh no! You still have your straw? Did you get a straw? Sorry, I forgot how to... what I was doing. Okay, and we're in... Oh wait, no. I want more fuel. Let me... God damn. God. There we go. That took a little too much. Pre-fight flight checklist? Oh! Interesting. No, I'm not gonna edit anything. Yeah, mine too. I take mine to work sometimes. Mine is currently on my desk, though. I feel like this is another way low-key for us to die, but... fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I've not been reading chat. I've kind of been so enraptured in what's happening. Why is my ship getting farther? There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, good night, bee. What the fuck are you? Trip 4, entry, I'm gonna say not 1, crashes 3, boring crashes 0, a personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside the giant deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Ugh, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. What? Right, I'm going inside the jellyfish interior cavity to see if things taste better inside. What? I feel like that's not a great idea. But should I try to enter the jellyfish? If I get one secondary opinion, I'll do it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What? Do not eat this, even if you are dying. It would be sad if it was the last thing you ever ate in life. I guess jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Okay. To get past the current in Dark Deep, we gotta enter a jellyfish, is what I'm getting. And I do not know if that's like a me as a person thing or like a ship thing. And I feel like we're not gonna find out on this stream. During the stream. Alright, let me bop my way back to the top and take away my inhibitions or something. Okay, yay. 31, 25, 24. 54? We have another 5 minutes type shit. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Should we... What time is it? We have almost been going for 3 hours, so I actually fear this may be our last run, and then we will find a friend to raid or something. I don't know. Oh, I hit his ship. So sorry. Okay, I gotta find. But... because we're going to end here, I think is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna care significantly less about the ship because we're going to die. So landing it on stable ground is only slightly a priority. Because we just need to get out. But yeah, how are we feeling, chat? Anyways, How are you enjoying this game? EP good? You know, thank you so much for thugging it out with me, Mife. Um, I know you usually attempt to sleep, but I also feel like because I said I'm streaming for a shorter amount of time, you might be thugging it out with me. Kind of glad I started watching Main Relays Interconnections, not sleep on the first stream tonight. Understood. I'm glad that you were able to check on some things while watching me fuck up in some instances, and thug it out in others. You're just gonna let that shit float. Oh, a beach day. Oh my goodness, that sounds exciting. Any special plans? You prep anything for? It's just kind of like a fuck around at the beach and have a good time kind of day. See, I feel like the heat death of the universe came from this direction. So I feel like we're gonna... Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Are you gonna play mermaids? I'm like, you know what? And I respect that though. And I do respect that. Oh, understood. Congrats. I hope you feel great in the bikini and I hope you have a wonderful fucking time at the beach. Oh, a beach trip would be so nice. If only we could have a beach episode, guys. Streamer goes to the beach. Burn this marshmallow so bad. Would we be able to reconstruct that bitch? God forbid. I'm sorry. Why can't I? Let me doze off. I don't live here. I'm gonna wait to listen for the heat death. I got a sick as sun hat. I'm gonna be looking for like sable summer skin. That's crazy. I love that reference. But yeah, I'm glad. You should totally stop it in again next time you see me live and tell us about your beach day. I'm assuming that you're going with your girlfriend and like friends. Understood. I hope y'all have a wonderful time. I'm waiting to listen to the heat death of the universe, you know? Because there it goes. I don't know where it's coming from is the issue. Oh, I might be in the wrong direction. It was behind me. Find this interesting? The heat death of the universe or the fact that the way we died in here? What's interesting? Depends on the weather? I'm asking so many questions. Oh, something else was supposed to happen, I assume. Interesting, we gotta die there again then. We died in the vine the first time, so I just assumed it was the same death. But I might have also just been facing the wrong direction. Oh! Oh my goodness, does the heat death come out of the fucking seed? Is that the thing you wanted me to see? I was fencing. Okay. This is great. We are coming up on almost 3 hours exactly. So we're gonna move to my talking screen. While I quit the game because it doesn't like me being in this game while I raid. It doesn't like it. Fucking Twitch tries to give up on me. Reset loop and quit to main menu. Yes. But no, I understand. That's kind of sick. So much of this game is like so fucking cool though. I'm gonna let this game completely close before I try to open Chrome. You can sometimes be outside of the supernova range. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh, I love that. No, this game is sick. If you have general fear of wide empty spaces or space or the inevitable unknown, I don't fucking recommend it, but you are a marine biologist, so you're doing the like Earthside version of that shit, damn near. Cool. This game's struggling to close. I'll let it struggle a little bit longer before I do anything about it. But yeah, a lot of this game seems to be a mix of like hypothetical space rules and RNG. Um, so this is very, very sick. RNG is not the right initial. Yeah, same shit. If anything, your shit might be creepier. Like space is unknown, but it's like we don't need to be in there if we don't have to be. They do make a very good point. It is why we are not rating into an Outlast streamer. Um, all right, I might have to task quit this because it doesn't really want to close. Yeah, like there's a high chance bro just has me on in the background like as support, not because he's paying attention. Intermittently, something loud happens and I freak the fuck out, and he's like, "What?" See, exactly. I told you. I know this motherfucker. Why are you in my house? Close. Okay. Let's open Chrome now that the game is closed. Not because I closed the game, because the game crashed while I tried to close. So, fascinating. But we learned a lot. Oh my goodness. We've learned so much. We now have located Feldspar. We now have a good timeline for our inevitable death. But yeah, bye bye.